Welcome back to another episode of Carbonic Window, episode 132, 3 or 4.
Loads.
Some of them. It's me, it's Luke. I have actually got a topic in mind that could be a good one to talk about, but I haven't told you.
Getting fat on holiday.
No, it's not, but we can talk about that, to be fair. I don't think you didn't get fat on a holiday, you just had a holiday. You're morbidly obese, mate. Anyway, how has your week been? Speaking of holidays, smooth transition there.
Dude, unreal. You have to go to Krakow, as the locals say.
That was not the based on the one post that you put up, or the one big post that I saw. That was not the experience I was expecting you to say. Fucking hell.
What do you mean?
The one about was the one about Auschwitz. Was the post that I saw. I
was about 7 posts while I was there.
Okay, fair.
Bro's not keeping up. As much as you going on to that one, as much as you can't say it was a good day, it was really worthwhile going there. Like they handle it like really fucking tastefully. There's not like, coffee shops every 2 seconds and here's the gas chamber ride and that sort of shit. Like it's really good. It's really respectful. The guy that did the tour was telling me as well that they actually have people rock up that have no idea what it is. They just go to the #1 tourist attraction in Poland. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck do you not know? And then I was saying this to one of my clients who's just been to Japan. And he went to Hiroshima. And I was telling my mum this just in conversation. And she goes, "What's Hiroshima?" I'm like, okay, so this is how people don't know about Auschwitz.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't realize that. How does that information pass you by?
Don't know.
Fucking hell. Fair enough. If anyone listening doesn't know what Auschwitz is, or Hiroshima or Nagasaki, then genuinely let us know, because I would be intrigued to know how people don't know about it. I guess I get the concept of not knowing something, you just didn't learn about it, but damn. That's very crazy to me, because it kind of pervades in everything. You hear about it all the time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? There's not. I don't think there's any other things that are like that big that is like, surely you should know about it.
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11 probably.
But that's more recent.
The other funny thing was as well, funny but also sick, is that the recruitment process to get the job as a tour guide there is so extensive, partly because they want to make sure that you're good at it, but they also need to like weed out any Holocaust deniers that are trying to get a job so that they can convince people that it's not real. I'm like, that's fucking wild, man.
That's commitment to not believing something, to be like, I'm so, what would be the phrase? I'm so gung-ho on this idea that I need to go to where they're talking about it and like disprove it. That's crazy. But also, surely they wouldn't last that long if they were a Holocaust denier. Like, you get found out pretty quick, but I guess you don't want it to happen at all.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. The 2 things that really stuck with me was there's a couple of exhibits, like you probably heard about the shoes and the glasses and the suitcases and that sort of thing, where you're not allowed to take pictures of it, partly out of respect and also because it's one of those things you need to see in 3D to like understand it. But I would say like literally 10-15 meters long, like 2 meters wide, 2 meters high, there's just this mountain of human hair that they've like shaved off people's heads, and it's just like fucking astronomical, like the size of this thing. So that really fucking stuck with me. And then when he was telling us about the gas chambers and the crematorium, is the only reason that they needed to build crematoriums and burn the bodies was because they buried so many people in the area around that the ground had become unstable and was just like shifting around, and that the local wildlife were dying out from the toxins going into the rivers of just all the degrading dead bodies.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. And then when they would go into the gas chambers, like in the end of 1944, 45, when it was at sort of full efficiency, I guess, there were so many people crammed into the chambers that when they would open the door, the bodies were still upright because of all the pressure of each one up against each other. And you're like, fuck me, that is nuts.
Fucking hell, man.
So yeah, that was good.
Well, history, it is interesting, but it is a fucking, well, I was going to say a hell of a bummer that doesn't kind of do it justice, really.
But yeah, anyone that's likes food and likes history, definitely go to Krakow.
Fair. What was that thing that you had that you said you didn't like? I saw in your story because Camille was not pleased about that.
Yeah, I heard it was a shit one, basically.
Oh, fair.
It was more that it was shit rather than the thing wasn't nice. Pull up the pictures, bro. Let's walk you through the food.
What should we go? Is that on your feed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Give me one sec.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, he's not having it. Right, here we go. Where does it start? Here.
Yeah, that one. Oh
So
no, that's Auschwitz. There's no food there.
Okay, we'll start with the food.
A picture of me and my nan, like
That's
where I'm at a coffee shop. In the middle.
This one.
No.
This
in
one.
the middle. There. Yeah, botch.
All right. So bro's having a little coffee.
Yeah, that was like just before the goulash arrived.
Where is this?
That's just outside the train station.
Very nice.
Just skip through. Castle, leaves and shit. Those were some cinnamon swirls we saw, which were I had a plum and crumble one, and it was like literally one of the top 5 things I've eaten in my entire life.
Do you like Dubai chocolate? I see a lot of Dubai chocolate stuff.
No, it's wank.
Yeah, it's really not that good. I'm not a fan.
It's so overhyped. That was the same coffee. This is the goulash and potato pancakes, which would, again, best thing I've eaten since prep finished. It was like so simple, but so fucking good.
Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. Oh, that looks good.
It was monstrous.
Small portion, though, damn.
Huh?
Small portion.
No, it was plenty. It was plenty.
Road to 300 pounds.
Some fucking sweets.
Some
Just
sweets.
like fancy sweets. This was the castle. I had all of those sausages. It was just aesthetic as fuck. I don't actually know bread.
Yeah, but it's like got weird shit on it. It's got like fresh. Is that like raw dough?
I think it's just a decoration. I can't lie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't eat it. And then we went to an Italian the first night because obviously that's what you do when you're in fucking Poland.
But you went past the Hard Rock Cafe as well, or did you stop?
It just looked aesthetic, so I took pictures. Yeah, pasta was all right.
In Poland.
Yeah, I don't think there was any more food that day.
Oh
yeah, there was. That was shit as well.
What is it?
I don't even know, but it's like blueberries and lemony tart on the inside. But the inside bit was nice, but the outside like brioche bit was wank.
It looks like someone's had a fun time all over the top. Fucking hell.
Yeah, thank you. Have a fun time with you, mate. The food on that day, apart from the goulash, was very meh. But the goulash hit. And then this was day 2. That's my sister munching a cinnamon swirl and me having some, I don't even know what it is. It's like fucking donut puff thing.
Yeah, it looks like a donut.
It was good. This was inside the church. Yeah, this was the Pope's buried there. John Paul II.
How many popes ago is that?
Like 2.
Oh man, this is a badass church.
Yeah, man.
This was
what Camille was on about, but it was just you can see they're just all chilling there.
Yeah,
and that's why it was a bit shit. You can imagine like when it slapped on and first heated up. I know it would be banging. It's fucking strong cheese as well.
Was it? What cheese? Do you know what cheese it is?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, there's already someone correcting you, Georgia, in the comments. Go on.
Yeah. That's my brother's girlfriend who went to Krakow as well. So you can trust her judgment.
Valid.
And you could see like how old the all the buildings and shit are there in that part of Krakow, which is quite nice. We were literally 5 minutes from like the center, nice bit. And then we walked to the Jewish quarter one day, which was originally like an old town, a separate town. And then as the city's expanded, it's become part of the city, if that makes sense. And as you're walking through, you're like, oh yeah, fuck, I can tell this was a communist country because it's just like grey building thing covered in graffiti. It's falling apart.
Yeah, I was going to say the architecture feels very Russian to me.
Yeah, I mean, all of this shit here, like that church, the building that I'm standing on there, the old town hall, is all really, really old, like hundreds of years old. It's all cobblestone streets because Krakow wasn't really bombed in the war because Warsaw was the capital and more of the shit was going on there. So a lot of the architecture's still standing, which is quite.
How long were
Got there Thursday afternoon and left on Sunday afternoon.
No, I was going to say, how long did the war last specifically in Poland? Because Poland getting invaded was the start of the war, no?
Yeah, basically the whole war.
So it was just occupied by Germans the entire time, though.
Yeah, and then they were coming through Germany at the start in January, like 1945, because they had to go through Poland to get to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were pretty much just occupied the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Peak. That's your puff thing.
Donut puff. I don't know what it was, but it was fucking nice.
Yeah, it looks good. It's like a fairy cake in a way. It looks like a bit of cream.
Yeah.
What's
That's
this hot chocolate?
My sister having a hot chocolate. It was a strong hot chocolate, to be fair. And they've like fucking flame grilled the marshmallows on top.
Oh, come on.
That's more of the center. This was the Polish place that we went to.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if there was a picture in there. Oh, yeah, there you go. So that's just a chunder sink. So you can just fucking wash it away. There's like a hose on the tap and everything. It's wild.
You know, I wouldn't want to wash my hands in that, though. Fuck me.
No, there's an actual sink as well.
Oh, okay. That's jokes.
Yeah. And then this was, so that's a fucking starter, mate. That's just a bowl of bread. So bread like so thick that it doesn't, the soup doesn't soak through. And then it's just filled with like sauerkraut and beef and mate, fucking banged.
That sounds unreal.
Yeah. And then that's more goulash, but this potato pancakes, but this one was quite saucy. Schnitzel in the background. My nan had some pierogi dumplings. She quite liked them as well. I was surprised how easy it was for like vegetarian food because it's so cheap. Yeah, my nan's vegetarian because it's so cheap as well. You go like, oh, I just get 2 or 3 sides for a main meal as a vegetarian, and it's still like £15 max.
That's good. That 15 quid for like a main is fucking good.
No. As in 3 sides as a main.
That's incredibly good. 3 sides.
So that next picture, right? All of that food there and the bread bowl was 70 quid.
Damn, really?
Yeah, man.
Fucking hell, that's good.
I had the fucking meat sweats after that, though. That was a lot of food. And then we got a chimney cake as well, which is like so horny. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they were good as well. It's just potatoes and thing. That's me reviewing it all.
Yeah, rerun.
Yeah, it's definitely not too much. That was just fucking shitload of cheese and salad that my nan had.
Average vegetarian enjoyer. Just go for
literally, cheese. Mate. It's like the only protein source of cheese. And then the chimney cakes were fucking ridiculous. Like they were so damn good. My sister had one that has, you can see that there, has got like Mr. Whippy ice cream in.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And that I had one of those another day, and that was fucking so nice. But yeah, if you go there, you have to get one of those.
Valid.
And obviously that looks like a fucking shitload of food, but actually like my first 2 meals of the day was literally just like protein and fruit. So by the time it came around to dinner, I'd had like 800 calories.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things though. It's like this one little thing, and then you've got one little thing.
Yeah.
And then again, the same thing. You might have had a hot chocolate. We still haven't quite met one meal. Here you go. This might be like a meal, you know, but
yeah.
Right,
and then burger and fries. The final day. where we went to, the final night where we went to Moo Steakhouse.
Five Guys.
Elite name for a fucking steak thing. So that was a small burger, Jack, which has got 200 grams of beef in. And for an extra £2.50, you could get a large burger, which had a whole nother patty in. So it was like 400 grams of beef in a burger.
Oh, mate, I need that in my life.
Ridiculous. But that had caramelized onions and pear in. And I was like, that's fucking so nice. Really enjoyed that. Monstrous. And then I had some steak off my sister. It was hilarious because you see the little things on her plate if you go back one.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the background, like the little red bits.
Yeah.
That's all chili. And she was like, oh, what's this? And tried a bit. And she's like, not got good taste buds and just fucking abused by the chili. Was brilliant.
That burger is fucking unreal. That looks so good.
Best burger I've ever had in my life. Went to the salt mines as well. It was a bit too touristy for my liking, if I'm honest.
Fair.
But it was decent. It was worth doing, but I wouldn't go back. This is me licking the salt because I was low on sodium.
Real. It's got to be done.
Yeah. But that's all like carved out of salt and shit. Like that one there.
Fucking hell.
Pretty cool. I forget who Copernicus is. He was some famous cunt. I don't know. That's the water. It's looking funky. That's again carved in stone in the salt and the stone.
Last Supper.
Yeah, man. And then you should be able to see, like the whole inside there.
Wow.
That's like several hundred meters underground.
Fucking hell, wow.
Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. And then this is just on the city. These fucking sandwiches were amazing.
I remember seeing this on your story.
Yeah, my nan dropped hers on the floor. She wanted some concrete with hers. So I've got, it's like literally a whole baguette with mushrooms, then a layer of cheese, and then I've got like some chicken, some mixed salad, and that sort of thing on top. My nan and my mum shared that one after my nan dropped it, and my sister had like basically half of one that was like a pizza style, like mozzarella and cheese kind of thing. And that whole thing, lunch for all three of us, was £13.
What?
I know. And it's like one of those in the UK would be £15.
Yeah, easily.
Fucking joke, mate. It's so good. So damn good.
Mm.
And then this might have been the day that we had the other chimney cake. I can't remember. That was a donut. Mate, again, that donut was £1.
What the fuck is that?
And it was like best donut I've ever had in my life. The jam was spot on. This was them dry aging the beef as well. Fucking hefty shit. Wholesome vibes. My sister eating steak. I don't know why my nan looks so interested. Yeah, and then that was the other chimney cake, which literally had a whole brownie in as well. I found that same brownie at the airport in one of the cafes there, and it was 28 zloty for just the brownie. And then the whole chimney cake, which had a whole brownie in, was like 22 zloty on the day I got it. I'm like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, man. So again,
That's
it's like
cheap.
£4 for the best ice cream you've ever had.
Jesus, man. That's so
And
funny.
so then reviewing all of that shit, Monday I was 138. The small yesterday I was 136, and then today I was 135. So basically £2 up after 3 days.
Damn, mate, you've done that well.
Considering I was like reasonable, but definitely a bit of a dickhead, I don't think that's too bad.
Oh, mate, that's not bad at all. £2 is literally not even worth considering. You know, it's not exactly going to hold back a growth phase, is it?
No, not at all.
And considering that you did that, how long were you away for?
4 days.
There you go. Like £2 in 4 days is not bad at all.
Yeah, and it seems to just be dropping day by day. So we'll see where it's at tomorrow.
Sam, how are things with Paul?
It's literally first week here.
Ah, fair. Okay.
So not really anything to
Any
report
changes that are being kind of made? Any or you don't know what the plan is yet, or just baseline?
Fairly similar to just what I was doing before.
Fair.
Main thing he's recommended is fat's a little bit higher, so I'll try that for a little while and see. I haven't done that yet because I'd already have meals prepped. But he sort of set the macros as 85 fat and then a bit lower carb rather than 60 fat where it was at before. So yeah, I'll see see how it goes and see what I think. I'm just like, what do I have for fat sources other than fucking peanut butter, dark chocolate, macadamia nut oil, and almond butter? I'm like, that's all my fats. I like all my nuts. All my fats are just from nuts. Yeah, but you've got to like cook eggs fresh, and it's just a fucking ball ache.
Olive oil. Just bang it in some
I
rice.
don't like olive oil.
Really?
Yeah, I think it tastes shit.
Mate, I love olive oil.
But I am going to do, as an excuse to have an avocado. On Friday, I'm going to make some sushi. I'm feeling sushi.
Yeah.
It's like a homemade off plan this week.
Yeah.
Because it's way fucking cheaper than buying it out. Like sushi is astronomical.
It's crazy how little they come and how little.
And I'm like, yeah. I'm literally, I'll just buy the fucking nori. In fact, I still have some from like the last time I made sushi literally a year ago, but I feel like that shit doesn't go out of date. It's just dried seaweed.
Yeah, it should be fine. I double check it. It might be a bit like the texture might be a bit fucky. I don't know if it goes squishy or what. But
I bit a bit off the corner of it today and it was fine.
There you go then.
And then I'll do like spicy tuna, mix some onions and some pepper in there, and then get some salmon, obviously.
Mate, on plan, off plan sushi or burgers is always my favorites. I could really, I'm socializing tonight, but I could do with an on plan, off plan burger right now. Fuck me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was a time where I would run bagel burgers as my final meal, every single meal. But the issue is my final meal is often like, I often socialize and like see people every weekend, every night pretty much. So I'm usually like sat in a pub with my Tupperware and my little water bottle, and I just don't want to have like a whole burger to like get my lips around. I typically just tend to stick to like chicken, rice and veg with some sauce if I can just get it down quickly, because I'm in a pub and I'm trying not to get kicked out.
Wild.
Yeah.
He's just not dedicated enough.
Yeah, I should bring a full fucking like lobster thermidor meal prep, mate.
Yeah. And it's just like, obviously it's fucking so easy to track that shit. So easy.
Yeah. So I thought as like a fun little topic, kind of as I was alluding to there, is because I see different bodybuilders have different kind of takes on it, and I think especially where you're at the minute, it would be good to talk about. It's socializing and having a social life, or having a life around like the gym and bodybuilding, etc. And kind of, I guess, like your takes on. We'll start off with, as a good entry point, like what your current balance is and what you're with. We could talk about maybe how that's shifted and changed, and then any advice to people.
Yeah, okay. Like I would probably say for me, obviously going through prep, it was like basically all fucking bodybuilding. Like I'll go out and I'll have a coffee and that's it.
Yeah.
And now it's I would probably say like my balance is like 40% business and work shit, 30% bodybuilding, 30% life, I would say. So like
fairly even, but slightly more businessy.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to make a fuckload of money. And you need to work if you need to do that. Like I did fucking 8 PT sessions yesterday. It was a long day. But decent for the bank account, right? And like looking at this week, I'm like, I like all of the foods that I eat and that sort of thing. So I'll eat those day to day, and then I'll do, as we said, like on plan, off plan with the sushi.
Yeah.
Later on this week. So I'll prep the rice for that today, I think, so that I can have that on Friday, I think is what I'll do. And then Monday, and I'm sort of doing that because I've been fancying sushi for a while. None of my family really like sushi and they're going away. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then it's my mum's birthday on Monday. So like Monday, I'll have my normal breakfast. They're going to Cambridge. I've got the day off work. So I'll go to Cambridge with them, probably take my normal meals with me, because it won't be like a sit down lunch kind of thing, because we're going out for dinner. So it'll just be there, just getting like a snack kind of thing. I'm like, well, I might as well fucking take my meal and eat cold chicken and rice because I want it bad enough. But then in dinner, like then at dinner I'm gonna fucking cane some pad thai. Like pad thai is so good. I'm gonna fucking cane some sweet Thai crackers because they taste awesome.
Yeah.
And then gonna have some cake.
Valid.
I don't really know if that answers your question or not.
No, it does. It
Then
does.
but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like be as normal. And then I'm at the RTS event again at the weekend. So we're all going out to a restaurant, I think on Friday or Saturday. And then we've got like at the place I'm staying, I've got a fridge and somewhere I can sort of store my food. So I'll take meals for Saturday, Sunday with some ice packs, and I'll do the old like if you want meals to last, like when you go through the airport or when you're traveling for a long thing, what you want to do is like freeze them 4 days before, so they're like really fucking ice up.
Okay.
And then that shit will be cold as fuck for like the whole day. It won't have even fully finished thawing out by the time I get to the Airbnb at like fucking 9 p.m.
That's
9
good.
5 p.m. Yeah, and it just keeps going. You have to be wary with some countries. Like I think I remember seeing John Jewett said in one of his videos that I watched this morning or whatever that you can't take cooked meat into Italy for some reason.
Okay.
So like they take it off you there, but generally most places are like sound, they just let it go through.
I know Australia is a bit strict. It's usually to do with like health issues that they've had and like viruses, etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like balance for me, so at the minute,
I didn't even ask you. What a prick.
Nah, man, you're chill. You're fine. Bro's still preppy. He's got prep brain. We'll blame it off-season brain.
I've actually like wanted to train this week as well, which has been nice.
You seem very lucid today, which is good. You do seem a lot more, especially like seeing the conversations with you and Dan in the chat. You seem like you're pretty much out of the worst of it in terms of like thinking and clarity of thought and like being able to articulate yourself.
Yeah. I mean, TMI, but I actually had a boner fucking today.
And you didn't share it with me.
Time. Yeah, man.
You didn't share it with me. Boo.
Little man is working.
Anyway, balance, right?
It's not that funny.
For me, nah, it just caught me off guard. You calling it little man. But yeah, so in terms of balance, like on-track meals are just kind of something that like if I want something, I'll on-plan, off-plan it and just macro track.
Yeah.
If something comes up, like meet up, an event, whatever, then fuck it, I'll participate. But it kind of it depends like what's going on. If it's like it needs to be something that isn't just like repeated all the time. Do you see what I mean? Like if I go around like my mate's house and I like spend the evening with him and like a few mates, they might just be like, oh, tonight let's all like, you know, cook something together. And I'll be like, okay, well, you guys do this like weekly. I'm just going to bring my food because like either I can eat pasta with you guys or I could just have the meal I've already prepped. And I'd rather just already have the meal that I prepped. I don't really want to have to go out of my way to like make this work for me. And ultimately, no one gives a shit either. Whereas if they're like, hey, we're going, you know, to go to watch a film and then afterwards we might like get some takeaway, I'll be like, oh, you know, it's a social event, we're not doing this all the time, fuck it, I'll join in. For me, the majority of like my socializing at the minute is I tend to try and like clock off work around 7 and an automated message goes out to my clients and it says, hey, if you need me, text me if it's urgent, but if not, like I'll just leave it. I feel like it's a nice balance of like it gives me time to unwind and do stuff. It still means I can be there for my clients, and sometimes I do get texts and like I'll just give them a call or respond to it or whatever. But I tend to spend most of my evenings from like 7 till 10 or half 10 with like my mates at the pub, not drinking. Most I might do is I might do an untracked Guinness Zero.
Guinness Zero.
Hey, I love Guinness. I'll occasionally have a Guinness, but like to be honest, I don't really like ever like it, just alcohol messes with my sleep so much. I just don't want it. I don't want it bad enough. So sometimes I'll have like an alcohol-free Guinness Zero, but a lot of the time I'll just have like a soda water or a lime and soda, just bring my meal and then just chill and like enjoy the vibes, get in bed for 11 and then get a decent amount of sleep and be able to do it again. Try not to do it all the time, because sometimes you do overstay your welcome and it impacts sleep a little bit. But for me, that kind of like, I think a lot of bodybuilders are bad for, and I see it all the time, like just saying no to everything. And it's like, they're like, oh no, I'm locked in, I'm working or whatever. And it's like, all they're doing is like sitting and playing PlayStation for like the final few hours of their day, or they're sat there watching anime or a TV show or a movie. And it's like, I could sit in my room, or I could sit in my living room and eat my meal and be like, I'm kind of bored and I don't really want to do this. Or I could go sit at a pub with people, have nice conversation, still eat my meal, go to the bed the same time that I would have anyway. And nothing is different. I'm just like down the road from where I normally would be. And I think there's a lot of pushback on doing stuff like that within bodybuilding in particular. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
I see like a big example that I give, and like I love him, but whenever he posts stuff like this, I do disagree, is like Joe Gann. He posted up a do you know who that is? Do you know Gannabolic on Instagram? Never mind. He's coached by Kuba, became I think it was PCA pro, I'm not sure. But yeah, like, and then got sponsored by Vanquish. So very like big, successful classic bodybuilder. And he'll post stuff all the time being like, especially when he's in prep, it's like a video of him eating cream of rice on the sofa. And he talking about like, with a caption along the lines of like, saying no to my Saturday plans so I can work on myself. And I'm like, first of all, you've been bodybuilding so long, I doubt you have anyone in your life who really is like, let's go clubbing on a Saturday. There's no way that's happening. And second, it just creates this idea, and I know that I used to do it, especially at university, I was the worst for it, is just being like, I can't leave my house because I need to be here to eat my meal. And it's like, there's a big difference between sat at home on my ass watching TV, eating a meal, and being in a club until 4 a.m. Like, there is a whole spectrum of things between that. I think for me, like, going and seeing people and like socializing a little bit makes bodybuilding feel nicer. It makes every day feel like I have a bit of a break, and I can come and wake up the next day and then get my steps done, get my mobility done, track my salt, track my water, get my fucking cardio done, get my training done, get my coaching done, get everything done, because I know that I have that little bit of like unplugged time, and it doesn't take away from my bodybuilding because I don't let it. But I think that's one thing that like I see gripe a little bit, and I see a lot of coaches talking about like, oh, you have to sacrifice so much, and like, life as a bodybuilder can be so lonely, and you got to live in a box. And I'm like, you just don't really just don't. Like, there's no reason that you can't go out for a coffee. There's no reason that like you can't be with people. There's no reason why you can't go around your mate's house and watch TV with them instead of doing it on your own.
Yeah, it's almost being like hardcore for the sake of being hardcore.
Yeah, like
actually it's probably more so taking away than it is adding, like being that quote unquote dedicated. You know what I mean?
If I had to not, if not talking to people and not interacting with people was going to make me a better bodybuilder, I would happily be a worse bodybuilder. Because that's just not worth it for me, because the level of like misery of like not being able to like communicate with someone at all, or be around people, and never being able to do plans, even if it's like, let's go for a walk together. If you can't do that, like, in my opinion, it's like that's such a big part of life that completely kills bodybuilding for me. I would be like, okay, I'm happy being a shit bodybuilder because I'm not willing to give up that element of my life. But I think a lot of people need to realize, when you get on stage, you're not judged on how many social events you said no to. They're like, oh, we've got first and second place here, but oh, hold on, this guy said no to his nan's birthday at 2 p.m. on a Saturday because he couldn't be asked to bring his meals, so instead he just didn't go. Let's give him first place. It's like, that's just not a thing that's done. And particularly if you've been training for a while, as we've both spoken about before, most of the people in your life understand what's going on. Like, if my mates are going out clubbing, they're going to invite me, but they're not expecting me to go. If they're going to the pub for 1 or 2 drinks, if they invite me, they know I'm going to bring water and they know I'm going to bring a meal, and that's fine. If they're inviting me, they're okay with that.
Yeah, and if they're half decent people, then they don't actually like really care.
Yeah, exactly. Just doesn't affect people, you know? Like, yeah, I think me and Matty briefly spoke about this. It's like the concept of, oh, you can take your meals with you. They don't need to be in the house. Like, you can cook your food ahead. I always cook my food ahead just in case I like, for one, it saves time, but also just in case like I want to go do something.
Yeah.
You know, then I'm like, I don't have to be like, oh, hold on, guys, I've got to cook meal 5. It's like, no, it's already prepped and ready to go. And again, that little bit of like flexibility within bodybuilding of, again, all the boxes are ticked on paper. The only difference is I just chose not to like sit on my ass on my own.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's, again, for me, that makes things way more sustainable. So I guess, to be fair, that was more of an excuse for me to rant, to be fair, on that topic, because it does jar me when bodybuilders have like a dick swinging contest of like who could be the most miserable. It's like, why?
Yeah, I think a lot of people try and make it more miserable for themselves than it needs to be in the grand scheme of things, I would say.
And but you'll still see like those same people like meet up and train with people, or like in the off season occasionally go for a meal together, and it's like, okay, or like, you know, talk with their mates or like call them or whatever, and it's like it's the same premise. It's just that like one is I'm doing it in an environment that like, yeah, it's a pub, and like there's a bit of a stigma about going to a pub, but it's like it's just a room. Like, if you're not drinking alcohol, it really is just a room full of people. But yeah, I think a lot of bodybuilders kind of pigeonhole themselves into like what's okay and what's not okay. The same with like on-track meals. It's always like Five Guys or sushi, Five Guys or sushi. Like, the amount of times I see people be like, oh no, I can't get a pizza. That's not what bodybuilders do. Bodybuilders go get Five Guys or sushi. And it's like, man, you know, like, if I'm going to get sushi, it's because I want sushi. If I'm going to get a pizza, it's because I want a pizza. Like, I think, again, people like narrow themselves off into this is how everyone seems to be doing it, so I'm just going to repeat that, you know?
Yeah. I know what you're saying, for sure.
Yeah, man. It's that addiction to being like, no, I have it the hardest, even though they've put it on themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's a minimum amount that's required, but beyond that point, like, you really don't get that much additional benefit from just like being more fucking.
Yeah, like, if I've still got like steps to do, then I'll show up late, and if I've got cooking to do, then I'll show up late, and if I've got to go to bed, then I'll leave. And like, you could argue that those are the sacrifices that I'm making. I don't really feel like sacrifices. It just feels like being sensible. Like, I'd rather go and see someone for an hour than like never do that, you know? But again, it's the same as like when we would train together in the coach. It's like, okay, you slightly tweak your session. Meal timings are slightly tweaked. Maybe I'll slightly tweak my food to make it nicer for me to travel with. But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm taking a step backwards. It's still a step forwards. But yeah, I don't know. People get weird. Bodybuilders are weird. Who would have thought?
No, I agree for sure, mate. For sure, we are fucking weird.
Yeah. How are you finding life at the minute? And kind of obviously we spoke before about like your body image, and it seems like you were in a decent place with it. Is that still the trend, or are you getting a little bit of kickback at all?
Yeah, definitely happier. It's never gonna be as like, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I look as good as I did on prep. Like, that's just not really how it goes. But I'm like, yeah, I don't hate this.
Yeah.
So I would call that a win.
Fair. I mean, yeah, that's got to be tough to kind of go from like, is it just the condition that you miss having?
Yeah, maybe, I would say.
Maybe. It's like, you don't know.
But it's also the focus, right?
Yeah, fair.
If you go and like, I've got this thing to like constantly strive towards, and it's Yeah, clear goal. Whereas now I'm like, I don't know. It's not so important, maybe.
I always found it hard to do this. It sounds kind of stupid, but two things. I've always found it hard to take untracked meals after a diet, and I always found it hard to do cardio, kind of for different reasons. I found
Right.
cardio difficult because it felt pointless.
Mm,
Because I'd be like, why am I still killing myself doing this? I'm not getting leaner.
mm.
And then untracked meals is again just that like kind of that fear avoidance of food and like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fat. My food's
Yeah,
just
like, I'm gonna fuck it, right?
yeah. It's like, well, my food's just been upped, and and I'm gonna have an untracked meal. Oh my god, that's too much food. Like, yeah. But I think the biggest thing that hit me the most, especially coming out of prep, was like the kind of towards the start, I was cardioing to try and get leaner, and then I realized like that's not what's going on. So I need to not do that. And then I found cardio really fucking. It went from like a fun challenge to where like be like, okay, this is really cool and fun, to like this is boring, because I'd be like, it just felt like passing the time. Like that 20 minutes went from like I would feel tired and challenged, but I'd be like, okay, this can wrap itself up. Whereas before I'd be like, okay, this can wrap itself up because it's fucking hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm finding the same sort of thing with cardio. Actually, now you say it, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I can't be fucking asked for this shit.
Yeah, it's just long. I like to kind of give people a break from cardio after prep for a little bit and then slowly reintroduce it, just because I feel like having that little bit of appreciation of like, okay, no cardio, cool. Focus on your stats, focus on your training, focus on your food, and then you can kind of slowly push it back in. Also, just so people don't absolutely kill themselves doing it.
Yeah, I'll sort of do like as much as I have shit to do on my phone for. Does that make sense? So it'll be like post workout, and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although the one thing that is quite nice since like not being in prep is I used to struggle to like reply to messages while doing cardio. I'd find it really knackering. I can't do this. Like I would get like frustrated.
Like I always found it so easy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd get like frustrated. I think it's something about having my BPM that high and trying to focus on something and doing something so fiddly just irritated me. It's the same with TV shows. I've never been able to watch a TV show during cardio.
Yeah, there's not enough going on to keep me engaged. I know what you're saying there.
Yeah, I just get antsy and frustrated.
Antsy.
Yeah, I think frustrated is a better word for it. It just like irritates me. I'm just like, go quicker, do more. What the fuck? It kind of makes the cardio feel worse. But now that I've like, I've got like a decent bit of energy, I can actually reply to messages and not feel myself getting like frustrated by the process of doing it. Yeah, before it was like, no, I would have to play some like very, very upbeat music and just like kind of almost meditate while I'm like doing it and zone out.
Meditation thing, jeez.
Yeah, like kind of zoning out,
I get you.
What are you doing at the same time as this? You're replying to people.
No, I had something pop up and I'm like, oh, I need to sort this now because otherwise I'll forget to do it. And then got distracted. Yeah, I've actually got fuck all to do for the rest of the evening, so I'm gonna do a food shop.
Nice.
Walk there in the dark and the rain. That'd be great fun. And then I'm gonna have a bath.
I quite like that, low key.
Yeah.
I had a little walk before this call. It's very, very nice.
Should I get tuna or prawns? What do you reckon for sushi?
For sushi, tuna.
Oh, okay, fair. It's gonna be so much protein.
What about salmon?
I'm doing salmon. I'm gonna do salmon avocado, and then probably spicy tuna, and then maybe just like rice and cucumber.
That's a tough one. Could you not do tuna and prawn?
I feel like that'd be
too many rolls, too much leftovers.
Yeah, too much leftovers. Unless I did prawns and freeze some of it.
You can run tuna and prawn in your current meals though if you wanted to, as like you could use the leftovers.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
They're not like impossible to deal with day to day if you wanted to swap it.
I can't be asked. I'll just have more protein.
Tuna.
Yeah, tuna. Can of tuna. Bish bash bosh.
For everyone listening at home, tuna or prawn sushi, which would you go for?
Yeah.
That's called audience interaction.
Get the interaction. Let's fucking go.
Oh, Jesus. I think it's that time.
I think it is that time.
I think it's that time. Oh, Lord. Right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We need to bring Dan on more.
No, we don't.
Breathe some life into us. No, to be fair, we'll get cancelled.
Absolutely.
If you're listening to the podcast, Dan's probably chat shit about you, and you specifically. He's named you by first and last name. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry, everyone. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I can't talk. Our details down below. If you want to get coached or PT'd by Luke or coached by myself, the links are below. If you guys have any topics that you want us to tackle, then please feel free to ask. Because at the minute, we are, well, I should think of some topics because we are treading water a little bit.
We're topless.
Yeah, we are topless.
I wish.
We could talk about your erections more, to be fair. That could be a fun one.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, we could get pictures and everything going, mate. I think that'd be cool.
Pictures, review the hardness.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wrap things up there. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Have a wonderful, whatever the fucking day it is. Goodbye.